What's up, everybody?
Hi!
Hey, we are here in a beautiful spring evening in Nashville, and we want to tell you guys all about the story behind our brand new song, Memphis in the Spring. So Memphis is such a special city to us because it's where we met, it's where we fell in love, it's where we spent 7 amazing years of our life.
Yep.
And so we wrote a song about love, not just our love story, but any love story. But it's set in a very wonderful, specific city of Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, we had such a good time writing this song, and it came very naturally, flowed very naturally with Kyle playing on the guitar, and just started singing the first verse.
Yeah, it started with this melody that was just kind of this descending thing. It's just this little riff on the guitar, this da 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 da, and that little melody kind of crept its way into the heart of the song, and it became the main melody for the verse. And one thing that we really love about this song is how cinematic it feels.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really simple song. It's just guitar, our 2 vocals, and the brilliant, beautiful violin work of our good friend Steven, whose last name is
Bowman.
Dude, is that crazy
last
or
name.
what? Like,
Best last name ever for a violin player.
I'm sorry, like, I know everybody who knows him, who knows he's a violinist, makes that joke, but I'm still not over it.
He's
that
the
he's
Bowman.
like the most amazing violinist, and his last name is Bowman.
He was supposed to be a violin player. He put such a cinematic touch to this song that we were feeling. The lyrics in the chorus of "Can you hear the river dear?" It's just much more imagery based, and the lights on Beale Street, and it's all about Memphis, and the imagery there is just so much more cinematic because of that violin part, and we're just so grateful for that. And yeah, this whole song, we've had so many of our friends and family that have heard it already, like, that sounds like a movie soundtrack. And so we're excited about that because we hope that it could be a movie soundtrack for you and for your story as well as it was for us. Hopefully it could be something that you guys can relate to as well.
One thing we love to do is just to see our lives as a movie. I think everybody loves to do that, secretly or not so secretly. And if there's a story that you want to share with us, we have a community where we love to just celebrate relationships, celebrate love, worth fighting for, and you can go join that right now. It's called the Travelers, Suitcase Souls Travelers Facebook group. Go check that out. We would love to hear your love story right over there. So leave a comment if you have a love story that you want to share with us. Tell us something that happened in your story that was just super awesome, where one person might have known that this other person was their true love, but the other person maybe wasn't so sure. Like in our case, I told Marcy after 3 weeks of dating her, you know, I'm gonna marry you someday. And it was actually right in front of the Mississippi River where one of the scenes from this song is pictured. I think it's from the chorus where it says, "Can you hear the river dear? It's whispering to us."
Yeah.
And so that image, I'm sure, brings so many different pictures to different people's minds. But for me and for us, there's this scene after I got finished working at the coffee shop where I was working in a little tiny place in Memphis called Harbortown. Maybe you're familiar with it if you're a Memphian. It's right over the bridge, and it's just tucked away from the downtown area. But we met up one day. Like I said, we had only been dating for 3 weeks, but we took a walk along the Mississippi River there, and I don't know, something came over me, and I was just like, you know, I'm gonna marry you someday. And I don't know if you really knew what to say to that.
I don't remember what I said. All I remember was like, wow, what a bold, confident guy this is that knows. I'm like freaking out inside, like, how does he know? But honestly, no, I really did know myself. I knew very soon into that relationship that I was gonna marry him, but he knew that he was gonna marry me, like, after hanging out with me twice. He was like, that's my wife.
Guys, if you can relate, drop us a comment. Hey, ladies, if you were the first one and you were like, hey, that's my man right over there.
Sometimes that happens.
Yep.
Sometimes you know.
When you know, you know.
When you know, you know. Absolutely. So, yeah, and also, if you guys have stories that you want to share with us, we've mentioned that before. We'd love to hear your stories. We have had a couple of our friends use our music for some of their own wedding receptions, like their first dance, and so that just means so much to us. So please share that with us. We love that. We also thank you for using our music for that, because that allows us to be a part of your story, and that just means more than anything. And so yeah, we just want to thank you for that, and yeah, just share it with us. We'd love to hear about it. So
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us to hear a little bit about the story behind the song Memphis in the Spring. If you like it, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and add it to your Spotify playlist. Also, if you want to check out our online merch store, that's another place where you can help us out. We've got some brand new merchandise that we're really excited about, and you can go check that out as well if you want to grab some cool stuff. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music, and new stuff's coming your way very soon. So thank you guys.